Okay, so when you first open up Illustrator, I'm just going to open up a new document. You will see this pop-up window here, and you'll see here that the default is in CMYK for the color mode. So you can always click down on that and get the advanced options and change that to either RGB or CMYK. So always remember using RGB for screen and digital applications, and CMYK color profiles for print only. So I'm just going to click create there, and if I go up to my color window here, or on the side here, I have that here, I can go to hover over any of those colors and it gives me CMYK red, CMYK yellow. It also gives me that breakdown. So I'm just going to go to this color here, and if I double click that there, or in this side panel here, I get this pop-up color panel. So this is my swatches option. So right now it is just labeled as, you know, what it is set up color-wise value for CMYK. If I wanted to change that to RGB, I could do so. I could see the color values for RGB, and I could do that for HSB as well, or lab, or also WebSafe, or grayscale too, which gives me like the color value, tonal value. So I'm just going to keep it at CMYK. So you'll see here, because I changed it back to CMYK, I have all these, you know, decimal numbers. It's always best practice to round up or round down, especially when it comes to print, because it just makes for a cleaner color profile when you're printing. So in this case, I would round up, I would round up, and I would round up, and I would click OK, which we see here. This is what the actual color value was anyways. Now if I am like designing something, let's say, you know, I have a logo here and I saved it out as CMYK already, and I want to actually save it out as an web-friendly RGB format, I can go up to File, and then I could go down to Color Mode, Document Color Mode, and I could change that to RGB color. So once I did that, if I double click on that, oh yes, this is a different pop-up window, but you'll see here, if I just, you know, click on that swatch, it's already set up as HSB. In this panel here, if I double click the swatch there, it gives me the HSB value, the RGB value, and the CMYK value, as well as the hex code. So hex is great for using for websites in web format. This is like the color code that you would grab for that, like putting it into the CSS. So yeah, this is a super handy window. Also too, if you're doing like brand guidelines and you need to like save out like or give them like color values, this is a great way to grab all of those color values. And then you could also like save this out as magenta, purple, magenta. And then let's say, you know, you're designing something, you have all these default colors that you don't really need. You could always go to this hamburger menu in the swatches panel, and you can go to select all unused swatches, and you can just delete them, and then you'll only have the swatches that are within your library that you are using within your document, and it just makes things a lot cleaner, a lot easier to navigate, especially if you are handing things off to someone to work on.